tip, we'll be discussing a foundational step in ballet called plie. Plie is actually a verb, meaning to bend or to fold. Plies are used in all different positions, majorly as a transitional step or a jump-off step to give you power. Plies are some of the first things that we do in a ballet class. To help me demonstrate this tip today, I have Catherine in our studio. Catherine will show us two different versions of plies in different positions. We have a demi-plie, which is a shallow plie. We also have a grand plie, which is a deeper plie. So from her first position, she'll take and demi 1 and stretch, demi 2 and stretch into her grand plie and 6 and 7 and 8. In second, same thing, demi and stretch and demi and stretch. Now her heels will stay on the floor for grand plie, 6 and 7 and 8. In fourth, there are a couple ways that you can align your feet, either opposite fifth, third, or first. She's going to go opposite fifth for this demonstration, taking demi 1 and stretch, keeping the hips square in fourth and stretch, and all the way down for her grand, and 7 and 8, and finally in fifth, and demi and stretch, making sure the back leg presents forward as much as the front, grand, and 6 and 7 and 8. Because plie is one of the foundational steps of ballet, it's really important to have correct alignment in your plies from the start of class. So Catherine's going to show us a couple incorrect alignments. The first would be taking a plie and sending your hips way back behind your feet. So notice as she's here, her powerhouse in her pelvis is behind her. So if she tries to jump from this position, she'll first have to realign her spine and then come up. Another common thing that I see in plies is shoulders coming back and the rib cage splaying. So Catherine's going to demonstrate this. As she plies, she lets her rib cage open. When your ribs are open, your low abdominals cannot help you. And also, all of your weight is going back. So if she let go of the bar, she would fall away from the bar right now. And stretch. So in a plie, what we want to see is shoulders over hips, knees over toes. And stretch. Plies use your ankle joint, your knee joint, and your hip joint to create the folds. Really commonly, students will roll in on their arches in an effort to really crank turnout. I encourage at the beginning of class that you actually start a little bit less turned out to start to warm up your turnout muscles and your plie. Catherine will show us what not to do with your feet in a plie. So rolling in, rolling your knees forward, this puts a lot of stress in the front of your knee, in your ankle, through your feet, and stretch. A simple exercise to work on your spine and pelvis alignment within your plie is to go up against a wall, feet in 6th position, and just take a couple plies there. So plie, feel your spine really long against the wall, and as you stretch, feel how everything is stacked. Catherine will do a couple of these. You can see that she's really focusing on keeping your head over her shoulders over her hips, and then also her hips over her feet. Then when you go to the bar, it's a little bit simpler to recall what this felt like.
Greatmats is a national flooring retailer. Contact Greatmats for free samples, free design help, and live customer service today. If you like what you've seen here, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow Greatmats on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Twitter.